welcome or welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be sharing all the structural upgrades that we did to our home. I am also going to be sharing pricing just like I did in our last video. The only thing with this one is that we didn't get like a website or like a link to anything like we did with the design center. So we got a piece of paper. I don't have that piece of paper anymore, but they literally gave us a piece of paper. They said, hey, these are all these structural upgrades that you can do. Let me know which one you want, and as you let me know, I will give you pricing. So that's technically how that went. The other thing that I want to mention really quick before we get into the video is I did get a question a lot to whether we were selling our home in order to buy our new build. Long story short, we own two properties. Ever since I can remember, since my husband and I got married, we've always owned two properties. We had our rental property and then our main home, which is the home that you guys see in all my previous videos. It's the home where we lived. So we did sell our rental property back in October of last year. So October of 2020, we sold our rental property and we kept our main home because one, that was our main home, and two, we don't have a mortgage on that home. That home is completely paid off. But this that you guys see right here, this is actually my in-laws' house. So we are staying with my in-laws because the tenants that we had at the rental property, they've been with us for quite a few years and we have a great relationship with them. They are great tenants and I feel like they feel like we are pretty good landlords too. So we had told our tenants that once we found our new home that we were going to be moving out of our main home at the time and renting it out. So once we told them that, they asked, you know, how long was it going to take? At that point, we weren't even in contract with our builder now. So we told them we didn't know. So they said they were gonna try and go lease a home or rent another home for 6 months, so that hopefully by 6 months we had our home and they were able to move into the property that we own again, which is was our main living home. So after we did some, you know, we had some conversations with my husband, we decided that we would ask our in-laws if it was, since it's literally just them two and they own this huge home, if it was okay for us to move in here while we got our home built. That way we didn't lose our tenant and they weren't going out there, you know, trying to find a place to rent only for a few months. So my in-laws were completely okay with it. So we moved in here and now our tenants are living at our main home, which is technically now our rental property. I hope I didn't confuse you guys, but yeah, long story short, we've already owned two homes. We sold one home, the home that we kept, it is now our rental property, and then now we are getting our new build. So technically, I guess we still own two houses. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there because I did get a lot of questions about that. So just wanted to make sure I answer it, just in case you guys were wondering as well, and you guys just either one, haven't asked, or two, haven't read my response in the comments. I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So again, I don't have like a website or anything, but I will still go ahead and put up the price for you guys so you guys know everything. So the first thing that we did is we upgraded the driveway and the doorway, or like the entry to our main doorway. So the standard way that it comes is it comes with concrete, and we did pavers. So our entire driveway all the way to our main entry of the home, it is going to have pavers. For the pavers, we paid $1,500, which we thought it was super inexpensive. We've gotten quotes before to put pavers in our old home or like our rental property. We've gotten like insane prices just to do that. So when they told us $1,500 for the entire driveway all the way to the main door, we were like, that's it, we're not questioning anything, like we are doing pavers. So we went ahead and did pavers. The next thing that we upgraded was the elevation of our home, so the way that the outside of your home looks. For the elevation, we paid $8,000. Now for the elevation, we did have three options. So it was the standard elevation, which was at no cost. That's just pretty much the way that they build a home and the way the home comes. Elevation B was $6,000. It changed the design of the outside just a little bit and it just added a different color than elevation A. And then elevation C was a total completely different design with a beautiful color on the outside. And it has the kind of like stone on the walls or like the outside. I don't know how to describe it, but if I find a picture, I'll go ahead and insert it right here. But that is the type of home that I have been wanting ever since we bought our second home. I wanted the outside of our home to look like that, but it didn't happen. So I am super happy that it's happening now. Now, a lot of people do go for elevation A, which is the standard design from the outside, but my husband is really big on, if we were to sell the home at some point, what is going to make, or like what is going to make, yeah, like the value of the home go up, like what's gonna make it, you know, be more money or cost more money. So we ended up going for elevation C. I have watched a few videos where they say that you shouldn't do that, but I personally think that, especially now that we have some experience and we've owned 2 homes, like really, when are you gonna have, like, are you really gonna go ahead and upgrade the outside of your home at some point? Because that was our goal from the moment we moved into our rental property. That was always our goal, to fix the outside, because I'm not a big fan of the outside, and we lived there. Let's see, my oldest one is 9. We moved in, yeah, so we moved in like 2 weeks before I gave birth. So we lived in that home for 9 years, and in those 9 years we never remodeled the outside. So I was just like, you know what, you're right, let's just go ahead and do it, because I don't think we're ever gonna do it. Not only that, but it is an HOA community, so I don't know how it would work if you would later on want to do it. I don't know if you could even actually change the elevation later, but so that's what we did. We went with elevation C, 1, because it was the one that we liked the most, and then 2, it was just the more appealing, like, come if we ever wanted to sell our home. So that is the next thing that we did. So moving on, the next thing that we did is we extended our garage 2 feet. So we do have a full-size SUV, because as you guys know, I am a mom, or like we are parents of 4 boys. So we just wanted to make sure that our car was properly going to fit in there. And not only that, I wanted to make sure that we had some wiggle room to store stuff in the garage. I didn't want it to be just only our cars and nothing else, because I didn't want my husband's tools and all that crazy stuff inside of the home or anywhere in the backyard. So I wanted to make sure that we made room for all of that. So to extend the garage, it was $1,800, which again, I don't think it was too expensive, because technically you are adding 2 feet of storage. I know it might sound crazy now that I'm thinking about it, but to me it was worth it. I thought it was pretty inexpensive. So we added the 2 feet to the garage. The next thing that we did is we added bedroom 4 and 5. So the standard way that our home came, it's 2 bedrooms and the master bedroom, and then the den, which is pretty much an office. So 2 bedrooms in the entry, then the office or den, and then the master bedroom. So that is the way that it came, that it was the standard way. And then actually it was a 3-car garage. So that's the way, the standard way that it came: 3-car garage, 3 bedrooms, and an office. But because we do have 4 boys, and then also my parents are older, so they are going to be moving in with us, we needed as many bedrooms as we could possibly get. So to add bedroom number 3, we paid $2,100. So that is the biggest bedroom from the 4 bedrooms that we are having, obviously not including the masters. And then to add the 5th bedroom, which is a suite. So my parents are gonna have their own suite, their bedroom with their bathroom and all that. So to add this suite, it was $15,000, not $1,500, $15,000. I know that that is a lot of money, but even if our parents, or even if my parents weren't going to move in, I wanted each one of the boys to have their own bedroom. So technically we still needed a 5-bedroom home. I did ask about not making it a suite, like removing the bathroom from that 5th bedroom, but that wasn't an option. If you wanted that 5th bedroom, it had to be a suite. So we went from a 3-car garage to a 2-car garage, because we added that suite. So if you wanted the suite, you lost a space from the garage, which I was completely fine with. But yeah, so $15,000 to add the suite, and then $2,100 or $2,200 to add $2,100 to add the 4th bed or the 3rd bedroom. So that was a really big upgrade. I think that is the upgrade that cost us the most money, but again, we needed all the bedrooms that we could get. The next thing that we did was we upgraded the windows from our main living area. So The standard way that it comes is the main living area has 3 windows, and then there is a sliding door in the dining room. But the way that the model home is they have a sliding door in the living area, main living area, and then a sliding door in the dining room. And my husband loves sliding doors. I don't know why, but he really does. And I mean, it really does make the house look a lot nicer. So we went ahead and upgraded the sliding door that goes into the living area. We got rid of the windows and added the door. And to do that, it was $8,000, which I feel like it was a lot of money. And had it been me, I probably wouldn't have done it. And I'm not crying because I said that. I yawned, but obviously you guys didn't see that because I edited it out. But anyway, so it was $8,000 to add a door and pretty much remove the windows and like basically that entire wall, which it does freak me out a little bit, again, because we have 4 boys and like they're really good at like kicking balls and throwing balls, and it just like makes me so nervous that they're gonna break those windows or that glass door. But it is what it is. So $8,000. If it would have been for me personally, I probably wouldn't have done it. Like, I didn't care too much for it. Yes, it looks beautiful. I love the way it looks. It looks a lot nicer with those double doors, but money wise, I just would have said, you know what, screw the door, we're just taking windows. So, but yeah, they do look really nice. I probably wouldn't have done it if my husband didn't want them, but ultimately they look nice. And then the next thing that we did, which is actually the last thing that we did, was we upgraded our shower. If you guys saw the last video where I did the design studio upgrades, that shower was so much money and I don't think that it was worth it. But the upgrade of the shower was $6,000, so it made it a full-on walk-in shower with a bench. I just personally think that you are in the shower maybe 20 minutes every day. If you shower once a day, if you shower twice a day, then maybe 40 minutes out of your entire 24 hours. Not only that, but it is your master bathroom. Hardly anyone ever goes into master suites unless obviously that is your bedroom, unless you are showing the house. But other than that, like, nobody sees your shower. Like, I don't know. Do I love it? Yes. Is it beautiful? Yes. Would I do it again? Probably not. Again, I'm not, it's a shower to me. My husband's like, oh no, but this and that. And you know, so I was like, you know what, whatever. He is a pretty big guy. He is 6'1". He loves to have room. Like, we've always had these like tiny showers. So I guess I get it. He wants a shower where he can just like, I guess like shower like this. But you know, $6,000, and that's not including the tile that goes in the wall or on the floor. But would I do it again? Probably not. But yeah, I feel like that is the last upgrade, or the last big upgrade that we did. The only other one that I can think of that I actually just thought about right now, I didn't even put it down, are the outlets. So we did pay for a couple of outlets, and I think it was like not 20, it was maybe like $30 or $40 for each outlet. So we added outlets to the master bedroom up top, because my husband is usually the one that mounts our TVs, and then he like knows how to hide the cables and like add outlets and all that. But I didn't want him to go in there and start like tearing stuff up, so I told him, please just pay for the so that they can put the outlets. So we added an outlet to the master bed. Sorry, I'm going like this because there's a TV hung up right here. But we added an outlet to the master bedroom, to the living room, and then we added one outside because my husband swears he's gonna have a TV outside, which I really don't see that happening, but we'll see, I guess, if he adds one or not. So yeah, so we ended up adding 3 outlets. Oh, actually 4. We added one to the master closet. The master closet is huge and it doesn't come with any outlets, and that's most likely where like our ironing board and stuff is going to be at. So my husband's like, no, he's like, we'll just iron in there to like avoid having to bring stuff in and out. So we did add an outlet to the master bedroom. But yeah, as far as outlets, they'll pretty much ask you, where do you want them? I'm pretty sure you can put them wherever you want. Like, you just have to tell them where you want it. So yeah, but I think that is it. That is everything that everything that we upgraded as far as structural. Obviously not as much as we did in the design studio. Structural, you didn't really get too many options because that is the standard way that the home comes, like the layout of the home. We did get the option to add a fireplace, but we had a fireplace in our old home. My in-laws have a fireplace here, and honestly, we've never used it. I've never seen them use it, and we have never used it. It's more for like decoration. So I just figured that it just wasn't worth it, so we skipped out on that. I love fireplaces. I think that they look beautiful, but honestly, there was just, I don't know, it just wasn't happening. So, but yeah, that is going to conclude today's video. Those are all the upgrades that we did. Again, if there are any videos or any questions or anything of the process that you would like to see, that you would like to make me do a video on, please go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.